Hi, it is June 11th, and this is a special weather briefing from the National Weather Service in Spokane. Quick overview, we are expecting several rounds of showers and thunderstorms over the next couple of days, all the way through Saturday. A few of these thunderstorms could be strong or locally severe. Thursday, there is less of a threat of strong thunderstorms. Friday, there's an increased threat, and we will go over that here shortly. So for Thursday, the most likely area to see some thunderstorms from about 1 o'clock through the late evening hours will be over the Cascades and the northern mountains of central and eastern Washington. Some of those thunderstorms could produce some locally heavy rain, and thunderstorms could potentially train over the same area, and that could lead to some localized flash flooding concerns. We'll keep an eye on that as we go through the evening hours. And then also in the southeastern part of our area in southeastern Washington, near the Idaho Panhandle, there is also a threat for some stronger thunderstorms later this evening. We are less confident in that area, but something to keep an eye out for later today. Then Friday, expecting more widespread thunderstorms to develop. Overnight and through the morning hours and afternoon, thunderstorms could still produce locally heavy rain along the Cascades where flash flooding is possible. And then during the afternoon and evening hours, over much of eastern Washington and the Idaho Panhandle, thunderstorms will develop and move rapidly from south to north. And these storms could produce some localized heavy rain, small hail, lightning, and some damaging wind. So we'll go over those hazards and potential impacts. The strongest thunderstorms could produce hail up to 1 inch, which is the size of a quarter. Some localized hail impacts include damage to crops, and hail to 1 inch can produce some damage to shingles. So that is possible in the strongest thunderstorms through tomorrow. And then also wind damage at 40 to 55 miles per hour. The damage from winds that speed can include some branches, some tree damage, or shingles. And then also, as we get into that 56 to 60 mile per hour range, we see more isolated tree damage, weaker trees coming down or larger branches coming down, minor structural damage, or loose objects could become airborne. And of course, that all could result in power outages. So we are not expecting a widespread event like this, but this is something to keep in mind, and the stronger thunderstorms could have some isolated impacts like this. And then as we mentioned, the local flash flooding potential, mainly over the Cascades, where we have recent burn scars or steep terrain. So keep an eye on this if you live in the Cascade Mountains or the northern mountains of Washington near steep terrain that are susceptible to flash flooding. And then through the rest of the weekend, we are expecting quite a bit of rain. Widespread rainfall totals are here. For most areas, we'll see a quarter of an inch or more. The highest amounts will be in the mountainous terrain. But keep an eye on that. These are rainfall totals that go all the way through Saturday and Sunday. And here's your summary, just to remind you that this is a very different setup compared to the May 30th strong severe thunderstorm event. So today and tomorrow we are looking at isolated severe storms possible with hail, wind, and heavy rainfall, and then the potential for widespread rain through Saturday and flash flooding over the Cascade Mountains. Stay tuned for further updates, and always check weather.gov/Spokane for the latest information. Thanks for joining us.